Hi, I'm Dimity Sky. Thank you so much for meeting me on the mat today for this yoga flow for stability and strength. You won't need any props for this flow. However, as usual, I've got my bolster and I've got a set of blocks. They're always handy. Also, if you have any sort of knee or hip sensitivity, it can be really useful to have a blanket that you can place underneath those areas, and that will ensure that you are as comfortable as you can be. Other than that, just yourself in some comfy clothes, a mat if you have one, or some space on the floor. Get ready, and I'll see you soon. We'll start class today on our mats, on our backs. Come all the way down and bring your feet in, so you should just be able to tap your heels with your fingers. We're going to start with some core work. Bring the hands gently resting behind the ears, your elbows are wide. Inhale, lift up, lift the chest, make sure your neck isn't strained. Exhale, extend the arms. Inhale, lift a little higher. And exhale, release. For 5, inhale, lift, exhale, inhale, and exhale. 4, in, out, 3, out, in, and out. 2, one more, in, out, in, and out. Rest your hands by your side. Again, making sure you can tap your heels with your fingers. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Stretching out the frontal chain of the body, slowly lower on down. Again, slowly lower on up. Using your heels, lift your toes and lower down. 3 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift up. And exhale as you lower. One more round, arms gently rest behind the ears. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, 5. In, out, 4. In, out, 3. In, out, out. 2, last one. In, out, holds, reach even more, and a little more for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, arms by your side. Inhale, lift on up. Exhale as you lower. For 5, inhale, lift on up. Exhale as you lower. For 4, 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Now this time, shimmy your shoulders underneath your buttocks. Grab a hold of the hands. Lifting your toes, use your heels. Hold here for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, lower and down. Now from here, cross your right leg over the left. Reach on through behind the thigh or around the shin for reclined pigeon. Flex your right toes in. If you like, you can do some gentle rocks from side to side. And then cross your right leg all the way over the left. Extend your arms out to either side. Let your knees fall to the left. You can gaze right if you like. Inhale back to center. And plant your left foot. Grab a hold of the inside or the outside of your right foot. And open up for a half happy baby pose. Right arm extends. Oh my gosh, left arm extends out to the left. It's going to be one of those days, I think, guys. And then straighten your right leg all the way up. Straighten your left leg. Lift your chest, grabbing a hold above or below the right knee joint. And switch. And switch. 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 If you need something a little easier, you can always rest your shoulder blades on the mat. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that left leg, cross it over the top of the right. Recline pigeon. Flex your left toes in. You can slowly rock from side to side if you like. Now cross your left leg all the way over the right. Extend your arms out, let your knees fall to the right. You can gaze left if you like. Breathing deep. Now slowly inhale back to center. Plant right foot, grab a hold of the inside or the outside of your left foot. Extend right arm out, take your half happy baby pose. Opening up through your hips. And then straighten your left leg. Grab a hold above or below the left knee joint. Straighten your right leg. Legs straight, toes pointed. And switch, pressing lower back down. Switch. 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 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Cross your legs, come all the way over into a tabletop position. And we're going to do cat-cow with core engagement. So you'll tuck your toes for this one. Inhale as you gaze up for cow. Exhale, tuck your toes, hover the knees off. Pressing down into the mat with your hands. Now release the knees. Inhale. And exhale. For 2, 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. And exhale. 4, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, hover, drive the right knee into the elbow. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the knee down, release. Now bring your knees out so that they're slightly wider than hip width apart. Untuck your toes, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right arm comes through for a twist. If you like, you can take that left arm, bring it behind the back. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the hand. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. And exhale as you plant the hand. Bring the knees back in. Again, tuck your toes. Inhale. Exhale, hover the knees for 5. Inhale. Exhale, hover. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. In. And out. 2. Last one. In. And out. Hover. Drive left knee into left elbow for 3. 2. And 1, release, lower, walk the knees out wider than hip width. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread it all the way through. Stay here, or right arm comes behind the back. Hold. For 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Release right hand. Sweep left arm up and exhale, plant the hand. Bring the knees back in, walk the hands forward, tucking toes and hips up and back, downward facing dog. And just start to pedal your feet out here. Move your hips from side to side, bend your knees. Just finding any sort of movements that feel good. And then pause, raise right leg up, bend the knee, open the hips, circle it around. Now straighten your leg, flex your toes, spin right hip point down to square your hip. Exhale as you bring the knee into your nose, round the spine. Step foot in between hands, lower back knee down. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, open up through the chest. Bring the hands behind you. And pull the arms back and the chest forward. Now slowly release the hands. Lift on up into your Didasana. You can use blocks underneath the hands if you need to here. And then take that left knee and tap it behind or next to the right foot. So you can either bring it down behind the knee if you need to, otherwise bring it all the way down. And back up for 5. Inhale down, exhale up 4. Inhale down, exhale 3. 2 more, inhale down, exhale 2. Last one, inhale down, hold. Come down into your Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bring the right arm behind you, inhale, sweep your left arm up. Exhale for a twist. Straight spine, inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. And then slowly release, plant the hands and come back out of it the way that you came in. Lift that left leg up, step it back, plank, and now lower your knees down, untuck your toes, lower your chest. Inhale up to cobra, thighs and pelvis still on the mat, elbows are bent. Exhale as you lower, tuck toes, plant hands, press up and back, downward facing dog. Raise left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, circle the hip around. Now straighten your leg, flex your toes, spin left hip point down. Exhale, bring the knee into your nose, round your spine. Step foot in between hands, lower back knee down. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale as you open up through the chest. Now bring the hands behind you, clasp your hands, pull chest forward, arms back. Release the hands on blocks if you need to, lift right leg up. Now right leg is going to come either just behind the knee, or if you can, bring it the whole way down to the outside of the left foot. Kick it back up for 5. For 4, just building a little heat. For 3. For 2. And 1 on this one, come all the way down. Bring your left arm behind, inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale for a twist. And breathe into it, inhale, spine lengthens. And exhale for the twist. Slowly inhale back to center. Plant your hands and come out of it the way you came in. Lift your right leg up and step it back into a plank position. Now you're either going to lower the knees like we did that first time, otherwise you can lower chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, and exhale to downward facing dog. And take a breath, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, hop or step it forward. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rise, sweep hands up, reach up. And exhale, hands down and by your side. Starting our sun salutation B. Utkatasana, chair pose, sit down nice and low. Exhale as you fold it forward, relax your head and neck. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, hop or step it back. And lower down, you can lower the knees if you need, otherwise lower chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Step right foot forward, back foot is flat. Virabhadrasana, 1, warrior 1. Hold here for a moment. Spin left hip point forward to square your hip. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. And vinyasa, lower. Inhale to up. And exhale to down. Step left foot forward, back foot is flat. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Inhale. And exhale, plant the hands, step it back. And lower. Inhale to rise. And exhale to press on back. Deep breathing, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Hop or step it forward. Exhale, folds. Inhale, sit it down, Utkatasana, chair pose. And exhale as you rise, hands down and by your side. Again, Utkatasana, chair pose, sit down nice and low. Exhale as you fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, hop or step it back. And lower. Inhale. And exhale. Right foot forward, back foot is flat. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Inhale. Now, same, but a little different. You're going to straighten your front leg, bring the arms behind you, clasp your hands. Inhale, open up through the chest. And exhale, bend into that front knee. Stay right here or bring it down into humble warrior. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Slowly release back into your Virabhadrasana 1. And then bow over that front leg for pyramid folds. If you need to step that back foot in just a little, you can. And please use blocks underneath the hands if you need to. Inhale. And exhale as you fold. One more here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale. Lower that bottom knee all the way down. Untuck your back toes. Inhale, sweep hands up, reach up. Exhale, chest moves forward as the fingertips move back. For a little back bend here. Again, inhale, stretch up. Exhale, chest forward, arms back. Inhale, come back to center. Now, you're going to either tuck your back toes if you need an easier modification, or see if you can stay on the top of your foot as you exhale and press on up. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lower that bottom knee down, release your hands, tuck your back toes, lift up for your Didasana. Hold here. If you can, take it into standing split. So you're going to bow over that front leg, bring your right hand behind your right calf, and see if you can lift that left leg even higher. Aiming to bring your head in towards your shin. Hold and breathe for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Now release the hands. See if you can bring your back leg all the way through. Bringing the arms up and your leg out in front of you. Try not to tip backwards. Use your core strength here. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. And 1, flex your foot. Sit your left foot over the top of the right. Hands in prayer, Galavasana. Inhale and exhale as you sit it down. Chest lifts. Stay here or take the full expression of the pose by bringing your hands into Kali Mudra behind the back. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. And 1, slowly release. Inhale, bring your hands up, bring the knee up. And exhale, step it back. See if you can come through your Didasana with the arms back behind you. And then plant the foot, crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep hands up. And exhale, plant your hands, step it back into plank, optional vinyasa, or just press back, downward facing dog. Inhale as you rise. And exhale as you press back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Step left foot in between your hands, pivot on your back foot, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Now straighten your front leg, bring the arms behind you, clasp your hands. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bend that front knee. Stay here or take it into Humble Warrior. Hold and breathe. Squeeze palms together if you can for 3. Spin your right hip point forward to square your hips for 2. Left elbow pressing up against left knee for 1. Slowly release. Inhale. Bring the hands up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale. Bow over that front leg. Pyramid fold. Spin your right hip point forward to square your hip. Exhale. Use blocks if you need to. Relax the head. 1 more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now from here, you're going to bring your back knee all the way down. Untuck your back toes. Sweep your hands up. Inhale as you stretch up. And exhale as the chest moves forward and the arms move back. 1 more like that. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, chest forward, arms back. Inhale as you come back to center. Now tuck your back toes if you need to, otherwise stay on the top of your back foot. Press on up into your arrow lunge. Hold and breathe for 3. Stay for 2. And 1, slowly release. Release the hands. Tuck your back toes. Lift right leg all the way up. Didasana. Stay right here or bow and bring your left hand to the back of your left calf. Hold. Back leg straight, toes pointed for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Now planting your hands, you're going to take that back leg all the way through. See if you can bring your arms up, extending the leg up. Try not to tip backwards. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex your foot. Sit it over the top of the left. Hands in prayer. Inhale and exhale. Sit it down for Galavasana. If you can, bring the arms behind you. Clasp the hands. Kali Mudra. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. And 1, slowly release. Inhale, bring the knee up. Exhale, step it back. Crescent lunge. Take a breath here. And then exhale, plant the hands. Step it back. And optional vinyasa or just press back, downward facing dog, lower. Inhale as you rise. And exhale as you press back, Downward facing dog. Take a clearing breath here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now from here, step your right foot in between the hands, lower the back knee down, untuck your back toes. Left hand is down, right hand comes behind the back, open up, stay right here, or catch that back foot, pull it on in. You can catch around the top of the foot, or if you can, catch a hold around the ankle and flex your foot. Open up through the chest and stretching out through your left hip. Gaze behind you if you can. One more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Slowly release the foot. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Lift your left foot up for lizard pose. Heel toe your right foot over. Hold here for a moment. You can start to shift your hips forwards and backwards in your lizard. And then from here, we're going to take it into Vashisthasana with optional wild things. So you're going to bring your left hand to the center of the mat. Use your core strength we cultivated to step your right foot back. Now you can either lower that left knee down if you need to and pivot. Otherwise, if you can, stack your feet. Make sure that your shoulder is directly over the top of your wrist. Raise your right hand up. Hold here. If you can take a tree pose variation, go for it. Maybe you can grab the big toe. Hold and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. If you've had enough, or if you've got back sensitivity, take it into child's pose. Otherwise, take your right foot and step it behind you. Open up through the chest, extend your right arm out. Hold for 3. Stay for 2. And 1, slowly release. Step it on back into a plank position, optional vinyasa or downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Take a breath in and a breath out. Step left foot in between your hands, lower the back knee down, untuck back toes. Right hand plants, take left hand behind the back, open up through the chest. Stay right here or bend that back leg and either catch the top of the foot or around the ankle, flexing your feet. Hold here. One more deep breath in and a deep breath out. And slowly release. Plant both hands to the inside of your left foot. Lift your right knee up, heel toe your left foot over to the left and start to shift your hips forwards and backwards. Now pause. Step your right hand to the middle of the mat. Going to transition into Vashisthasana. Step the foot back, lower the right knee down if you need to. Hand directly underneath your shoulder, extend your left arm up, stay here, or take your variation. Hold and breathe. Now for those of you who have had enough or you've got back sensitivity, take it into your child's pose or downward facing dog. Otherwise, you're going to release the foot if you had it and step that left foot behind you. Open up for your wild thing. Hold and breathe. Reach through left hand for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Slowly release. Plant your hands. Optional vinyasa or downward facing dog, and that's where we all meet. Really nice team. 1 deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Starting to wind it down now. And before we do, we're just going to do some little handstand hops. So you're going to walk your hands all the way back and walk your feet in just a little. lower on down, and we're just going to do some little tuck jumps. So making sure that your hands are nice and stable. Every finger pressing down, hands are spread wide. Inhale, and exhale as you kick your foot into the buttocks. Again, inhale, exhale, kick it up. Trying to find control, even if you're just doing little ones, no worries. Inhale and exhale. See if you can catch it. We'll do around 10 here, unless you're moving slower, you want to do less. Moving with your breath, inhale, exhale, kick it. Maybe you catch it, maybe you don't, doesn't matter. Couple more. For 3, 2. So good, everyone. And 1. Release. Now you do a little jump through, otherwise just bring your feet all the way around, finding your way into a seated position. Dandasana, hands next to your trocanas, those bony bits. Flex your toes in, roll your shoulders back and down. So you're pressing down into the mat with the back of your legs to lift your heels. Crown of head reaches tall, chin is slightly tucked. Inhale and exhale as you fold. Take some deep breaths here. Just allow yourself to relax completely. One more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And then slowly release, come all the way down onto your back and take a full happy baby pose. You can also use a bolster here if you like. You can place that bolster underneath your buttocks or a block, just something to elevate your hips. Now you can stay here with the knees bent and more flexible. If you'd like to open the legs, then you can do that. And deep breath in, and a deep breath out. And then slowly release. Legs are together. You can either keep the legs up in your Viparita Karani, and here's where I really recommend having something underneath the sacrum or the buttocks if you're just holding in your legs up pose. Otherwise, if you want to lift the legs up all the way, taking a shoulder stand, you can stay here for a couple of breaths or bring the legs all the way overhead. Taking your plow pose. Take some deep breaths here. Allowing yourself to relax completely into it. Maybe you can clasp your hands behind you. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And slowly release all the way down. One vertebrae at a time. Hug your right knee in, right knee over to the left for a twist. Slowly inhale back to center, take it to the other side. Left knee in, over to the right for a twist. Slowly inhale back to center, and You can make any other final adjustments or set yourself up for your Shavasana. So important that we have this time at the end of our practice just to let our practice integrate. Take some deep breaths here. Allow yourself to relax completely into the mat, into the earth. Now I encourage you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like, as long as you need. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I look forward to practicing with you again soon.